Hello everyone. My name is Taewon, I'm from the Super Evil Megacorp, the biggest game company no one really know yet. So I briefly explain my background. I've been in gaming industry for the last 20 years, working for EA, Blizzard, Wargaming, and now Super Evil Megacorp. So most of my experience has been developing a hardcore games for hardcore user base. And the reason why I'm talking about this is that what we are doing in Super Evil is still developing hardcore games for hardcore players. So our company is, we think that we are next-gen game developer rather than a mobile game developer. And for us, mobile is just a platform. So we do have a proprietary game engine with global talent base. So Vainglory is our first title. It is a mobile game with deep gameplay, and it requires high skill and tactics. It is most fun when you play with the friends. So we are still fairly small with 37 developers. Most of us came from the core and mobile game industry, also US, EU, and Asia. So we are really global. So what we developed is a MOBA perfected for touch. I'll show you how the game looks like. So Vainglory launched it actually last week on Google Play and Apple iOS App Store. On iOS, it has been launched since last November, but we kind of consider it as a beta period of 6 months, just like David said. And then, so last week was our global launch, and then we are trying to make our game as a global esports game. So the dream we have with Vainglory is that we would like to make this game as a like global franchise that lasts decades, if not lifetime. Similar to all these franchises out there, Warcraft, Call of Duty, or StarCraft. So the enabler for us is we believe that it is a mass market esports. And what is mass market esports? It's something that everyone, everywhere, they can play and watch. So the thing is that looking at current esports scene, we think that the current esports ecosystem is a little bit broken. Why? So think about this. Current esports titles, if publisher or developer start funding the leagues and matches, are they going to survive? So let's think about football. When you first play football as a kid, you play with your friends in the backyard or alley. You're not playing FIFA World Cup. Some of the good players from that back alley will go into the school teams, and then when they grow up, sometimes they go into the community. So really good ones becomes professional or go into the national teams. Now they are truly pro, and then ultimately they are World Cup. So this is what I mean. The current esports start with World Cup instead of starting with backyard. So that's what we thought that is broken. So we wanted to change that. And that is one of the ways that we thought that to building a sustainable esports. So again, it needs to mimic traditional esports, traditional sports. Like football, we need to have people play with their friends first. And it is important to kind of have them do casually streaming as well, because it has to be a spectator. They will eventually like form guilds, like streaming their tournament. They own their own, like grassroots tournaments. And then only after that, we believe that you will need to have a professional leagues and eventually global championship, like FIFA World Cup equivalent. So what I mean is that if you don't have large audience already, don't bother building global sports, because like they are not going to profitable, and then it is marketing and not really a esports, because like these regional pro gamers and regional like hosts, they need to make money from ad sponsors, ticket, without help of game developer, and that what will enable that is a large audience, and that's why we think that you have to start from there. But before even that, we think that you need to, before you start building or think about esports, there is a prerequisite. Well, it's easy. First one is easy, right? Is it your game fun to play? The next one is that not only fun to play, it has to be fun to watch. If not, don't bother. This will probably disqualify most of the mobile games, because if there is a pay-to-win element, well, it's going to be pretty hard for you to build a esports scene with your title, because no one wants to play a sport where you already know that it's rigged, right? The other thing is that this is a lot of companies are missing, that you need to build a system that's broadcasting ready. So watching your game on game screen and watching your game on TV is quite different. So there's something that you have to think about. Finally, when your game played by casual players and you play by professional players, there needs to be difference. So the game needs to be built in a way that it supports casual, but ultimately what professional players do needs to be a lot deeper engagement. So once you think that you have all of that, start that as a backyard esports and build your community first, right? And then build community. So finally, once you have all that, still think about the community. This is, we believe that everything you need to do. Okay, I'm gonna stop. So this is a concept video we made to explain what we meant by a backyard esports. So with those in mind, what we did is we tried to build our community before marketing. So unlike most of the game developers, we have not used any user acquisition, no performance marketing. What we did instead was we tried to build one-on-one relationship with our community. So everyone in our team, all the developers, actually acted as a community manager, talking to players every day. Even when we play our own game, you can see us as a like either dark blue or dark red, character. So it shows that we are developer, so they can talk to us. And we use that YouTube, Twitch, forums, and on those community website as our communication channel to the players. Oops, sorry. And then what happened is that, like globally, a lot of community started to pop up. Players were gathering on their own, just like the LAN party video I show you. They take their own pictures and make a party, like Singapore players, the European players, and they also do cosplay. It is low quality, but I like it a lot better because they did it on their own. And this is the picture from the community meeting with the in Europe last week. And we asked our players to tell us why they like Vainglory.
Video villain. My name is Doa.
루이라고 합니다.
Soy Alvaro 845. My name is Textbook Scar.
와이라고 합니다.
Look out for Miss Vixen.
This is YDX.
Tactical Pet-Up.
I'm DZ live on Twitch.
And I play Vainglory because it's something that hardcore gamers can really get into on a mobile platform. There's so much build diversity that you can really innovate and make every game feel different, every match feel different if you choose to.
That will end up telling, oh, and your target doesn't care! He goes in! It's the real full MOBA experience that put it on an iPad.
The touch controls are so crisp.
The graphics looks like something that shouldn't exist on an iPad. The adrenaline just gets you hooked. I could just get in and play. It doesn't really matter where I am. I play at work, on my breaks,
O hasta incluso en tu sofá. This game is easy. Right before casts, I like to pick up a game by myself or play with friends.
the community's amazing. Okay.
You're looking for hearing that.
I have met people who are considered real friends.
Vainglory가 제일 재밌기 때문입니다.
Watch your heinies out there because this girl can whoop your butts.
It's just a really cool game.
It's pretty amazing.
보이세요? 보이세요?
Download for free on the...
So the other thing we did is that we designed for gamers. Just like I said that we were like hardcore gamers ourselves. We wanted to develop a game that we love to play rather than catering to the mobile users. So we want to be a game first. So there is no gimmick in control. Our game session is over 20 minutes instead of a 3-minute session. And then it is total hardcore game, as you can see in PC. Even last week when we launched the game itself, we asked our players, instead of doing marketing, we asked players to tweet about Vainglory. In a week, we had 100,000 tweets from our players. And it was a lot better than marketing, I think. So why engine matters? We have a proprietary console-grade engine, right? It does 60 frames per second, 1.3 million polygons on mobile devices. And then response time is 30 milliseconds or less. This is especially important in eSports because it means that unlike a game that utilizes middleware engines, it actually can cater to the speed of professional gamers. So this is the in-game game engine shot, not a CG. another thing we did is that we actually built standalone desktop broadcasting mode. So this is a Mac-based client, and it can actually broadcast our game of up to 4K UHD resolution. And it supports 8 cameras and the free camera. So the scene you just saw, the video, is actually taken using our broadcasting platform. So which means that it enables to show a video quality. So now what we can do is that just like professional sports games, we can actually have a dynamic camera movement in live video game matches. So like I said, we started with the like building a backyard eSports, and then over the last 4 months, we kind of grew quite nicely. Like you guys have seen a lot of numbers today, so this is going to be the last number you will see in my presentation. So we have 1.5 million active like viewers in Twitch in May, and it led into like various club level like sports. We didn't do anything about this. Actually, players organize their own tournament, their own clubs, and so on. And then
hey guys,
these are some of the examples.
This is the PAX East 2015 Vainglory Championship.
But it doesn't matter, the fight's breaking out. Back to Celeste. A 2-man stun. And look at the damage! That was 1B off of him, and he almost instantly kills all of them. Red Bull trying to escape.
So this is a normal
you can't believe it.
like eSport broadcasting you can do. You can see in Vainglory now. And then the video I showed you previously is what will be available with professional level broadcasting.
ダメージを出せるキャラが一気に落とされてしまって、グレイブもここで後ろから行ったサポートのアーダーはもう無力でしょう。逃げるアーダー逃げるがここでダウンさせられてエース。あとはタワーが。
So starting with the community, like club teams and some of the like pro team pops up, and now we kind of feel that we are ready to try out like real professional esports. So next week, hosted by OnGameNet in Korea, we are gonna inviting 8 teams from worldwide to compete to become the first championship for Vainglory, and this will be the occasion where we are gonna debut our spectator mode. So lastly, why we are doing all this? We believe that mobile is inherently suitable for esports because you cannot bring your desktop to do the like backyard esports. Mobile inherently is capable of doing that. And by 2011, the number of mobile devices that can run Vainglory is going to be 10 times of what League of Legends can run. So our conviction is that if we don't do it, someone else will build a esports that can be 10 times bigger than League of Legends in mobile. We try to be one. We don't know we will be the one, but you guys can be one of them. And we hope we are going on the right way. And also, it will be a long journey. So over the last 7 months, while we are working on all this stuff, we didn't make any money because we didn't care about business model. We cared about what community think, what community does. So what we have done is totally crazy that like no one has ever done before in mobile industry. So hope our bet is correct one. Thank you.